bluff. Calling your bluff. Your bluff. Yeah. Let me fix this mic right quick. What's going on, everybody?
Yes, sir. I got on my white man can't jump outfit for the day. I was inspired by
Y'all
the
can't see,
classic
but he
film.
most definitely got this
Oh
joint
yeah, I
on.
got it on the Reebok. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even
But
know where he found this shirt at. They don't even make these shirts.
yeah, they don't make these jumps no more. But I know where I found that. Shout out to David, by the way.
Right.
He's the one that kind of put me up on game about where to find it at. But oh man,
Another week.
another crazy week of
Crazy
wrestling,
ass
man.
wild week of
What the
wrestling.
fuck's been
man.
going on, G?
I have no clue. I don't know what's going on with these folks, bro. It's like
Man,
every week it gets crazier. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
man.
Like we real deal living in the early 2000s again. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Vince going through shit. Stephanie's at the top. You know what I'm saying? She coming back. You know what I'm saying? They even said Dixie Carter gonna be on TNA. Gonna be on Impact. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
yeah, I saw that for Slammiversaries.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause
Crazy.
cool thing about that, right quick, we got the old Ring of Honor guys going against the Impact Originals. So that was like Kazarian's gonna be in this tag team match.
Right.
From Motor City Machine Guns. It was it's not Alex Shelley. It was
Let me see if I
I
can find
forgot his name. Damn it, Stat Guy.
it.
I wish you was here.
Every
I
time
wish
we
you was
need
here when we need
his ass ain't
the
here.
name is off the name is coming off of my tongue, but it's also Nick Aldis. He's also going to be a part of this match, so that's going to be good. And I think, man, but more
So
importantly,
Slammiversary tonight.
oh, it's tonight.
Yeah.
By the way, of this recording, you know what I'm saying, today is Father's Day. So shout out to all the great fathers out there, including this guy right next to me, you know what I'm saying, to all the great fathers that are playing the role, that are playing the role, that are doing what is need to be done, you know what I'm saying, to be the best father that you can possibly be. We
Right.
appreciate y'all out there, man. And you know what I'm saying, and today's wrestling has been crazy, like we said, man. The name is gonna come to me sooner or later, but the landscape of wrestling has, well, I wouldn't say it's this ain't nothing new, especially
My bad.
coming with the first major story that's coming out of the wrestling world right now.
Oh, before we even get to it,
Really?
we gotta let these folks know something.
What's that?
I'm your boy King Run, you know what I'm saying?
And I am the real world's champion, Sun Hero, back in the flesh, back where I belong. And, representing the titles real well. You know what I'm saying? Our slut is gone, yes, once again, but he will be back. He's told me that he will return with a major, or better yet, no, not even major, more of a glorious return when he does come back. Kenny Andretti has been out, but he'll be back better than ever. He's coming off his OnlyFans tour, so it's going to be exclusive. Like I said, it's going to be very, very.
We might have to charge for it, you know.
We might have to charge for it. You know what I'm saying? We might just have to go ahead and put this on the Patreon. This is gonna be an exclusive.
Oh yeah, Patreon
episode.
is up, and we haven't really just announced it yet, but we do have a Patreon.
Oh.
We'll be having exclusive content on there.
Shit, I was really joking about that, but okay.
Yeah. We just got this finalized a couple days ago. But it will be $5 a month. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy. I know gas high as hell right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Wild,
but
it's wild.
It's just gonna be $5 a month. Get you exclusive content. Get you live content. You know what I'm saying? You might get some. You probably really get like some of the best exclusive content from the whole CSC.
From the whole crew.
You know what I'm saying?
Some behind the scenes stuff. You know what I'm saying? But You gonna see it all. You gonna see it all, man. It's not gonna be that much. We know, like I said, it's gas is getting crazy out here. Thank God we ain't living in California because
Man, I
they
just saw
already
a
up.
post. This ain't got nothing to do with wrestling. I just saw a post, bruh. Where gas is the highest at. Man,
California.
gas is. No, I'm talking about worldwide. This is a worldwide thing, right?
Yeah.
Gas in China is $11. 11 is we ranked like 25 with the highest gas in United States. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, goddamn
So
China
you know what
gas
that
$11.
means, man. $5. Remember when $5 used to just get you by?
$5 could last you.
$5 don't even that $5
Five
towards
dollars.
$11 per gallon. That's not even.
You
That's
spend
literally gonna.
$5
That's
soon
gonna
as
get
you
you a
wake up in the
drop.
morning. Soon
That's
as you
just
wake
gonna
up,
get
you
you
spend
like.
$5.
That just only gonna get you like 20 cent damn near worth of gas, and
Right. I put $10 in my little car. That bitch gave me like 3 gallons.
mine gave me like 2.6, almost 3 gallons. But I'm
Crazy.
saying, man. But nah,
Crazy.
man.
Back to some crazy shit though, man, because the gas crazy. Like I said, check that junk out. The Patreon is $5. That junk will be announced soon.
Time.
You know what I'm saying? So don't even trip. We got you.
We got you, baby. You gonna see all the crazy shit behind the scenes stuff from all the shows,
All the
including
shows.
this great show that we have right here.
Raps and
Raps
wrestling.
and wrestling.
The cereal corner. Shh. Conspiracies. All that. More shows coming. You know what I'm saying? Just bear
Just
with
be on
us.
the
We got
lookout. Bear with us.
you. Who most definitely need $5 right now is Vinnie Mac. You know what I'm saying? He need more than $5, but he needs some help. You know what I'm saying? Because
Now it's time
Vince
to get.
McMahon.
Now it's time to get back to. Now it's time to get serious. Now it's time to get in my serious mode because. Now this is crazy for a lot of people that. It's crazy because I've seen a lot of people that don't watch, wrestling that much. They to them this is something that is like, oh my God, it's major. It's like major news. But for me, Ron over here, and
Actual
anybody
wrestling
that's
fans.
been wrestling fans for a pretty long time, this I'm not trying to wave it off as not. It's not as important because
serious,
it
'cause
is.
it's most
Serious. It's
definitely serious.
definitely serious. But
We don't
if
joke
you
about things like that. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
we don't
It's
joke
most
about shit like
definitely-
that, man. But if you've been watching this for as long as we have, you can understand the type of guy Vince McMahon is. So it's not kind of far fetched. Now, you know what I'm saying? It can be a possibility that, they can just brush this under the rug like they normally did with so much, but I think what is different now this time is that we're in an age now, like I just said off camera, we're in an age now basically where it's like you can't hide everything like you used to do back in the 70s, 80s,
and shit, even parts of the 90s.
Yeah, because look at, we're gonna go off subject for a little minute. Look at Bill Cosby. Look
Right.
at R. Kelly. Stuff
look at
Harvey
Ron,
Weinstein.
Ron Simmons.
Ron Simmons?
Yeah.
What do you do?
He not Ron Simmons.
Oh
What's
shit!
his
No,
name?
no,
The
not,
owner.
not Ron Simmons, y'all.
Not
We
Ron
sorry.
Simmons. My bad. The owner of Def Jam.
Oh, Russell Simmons.
Russell Simmons.
Oh shit!
They hold.
Damn, man.
They called it the Me Too movement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was like around that time, a lot of women was coming out with their stories or allegations of being mishandled, mistreated. You know what I'm saying? Not being respected, and they said this what happened. You know what I'm saying? So who's to argue with them? You know what I mean? A lot of people, a lot of guys in this situation we just named had to step down from their positions in their companies and stuff just like Vince McMahon has to. You know what I'm saying? He has to do that.
He had to do
so
that
to
for
save face,
save
to
face.
save the company, to give the people some type of like
Type of hope.
this they some type of like damn, but like hope that like they showing you that they taking it serious. Like he's taking it serious by stepping down as the CEO and chairman. But he's still like head of creative and shit like that. So he's not really
He's not gone.
he's not gone, but he stepped down from his current position.
Yeah.
And only probably until this thing either blows over or they figure out what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Stephanie McMahon has been called to take his position,
Take over for the minute. And
even though she had currently stepped down herself from WWE, you know what I'm saying? But maybe this was why. You know, maybe she stepped down out of their position so she can get ready to be put in this position. Because the McMahon family is a business family. You know what I'm saying? It's not the first time they had to go to court. It's not the first time they had to deal with the justice, the justice system. You know what I'm saying? So they most definitely know how to keep their appearances and their corporate stance, you know, at a high. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because like I said, this is nothing new. You know, Vince McMahon has been in the news before. You know, for probably our younger fans that don't know, there was a famous trial back in the 90s, the steroid trial. He went through that, and then it was just constant, allegations, constant things that have happened, you know what I'm saying, that's been brushed under the rug. And it's never, and now, this is a sign of a lot of old guys that are running a company that are not up to date with what is going on currently. Because now you are living in a world now where it's like things have changed. The stuff that you were able to get away with sexually or just wrongdoing, and you was able to brush that under the rug back then. You not necessarily, you can't do that now. You know what I mean? It's more so like, that you're gonna get found. You're gonna get found out eventually.
I got the perfect quote for that. Down here in the South, they like to say, "What's done in the dark will come to light."
Eventually comes to light, exactly.
And it's more and more true every day, living in this crazy world we living in. Because every time something happened, it's never nothing that just happened. You know what I'm saying? It was something that happened 10, 12, 13, 15, shit, damn near 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Damn near even 30 years ago.
Damn near 30 years ago. Like, it's at the time, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he didn't care about it, you know what I'm saying? Look, 2, 3 million here, it's Vince, he been a millionaire our whole life,
our whole life, and then
man, he not worried about no little $3-4 million. The reason he spent those $3 million is the thing.
Hush,
you know what I'm saying?
Hush, and bruh, and you wanna know what's funny to me? It is funny when white people describe, toss junts, because it's literally like apparently there was like I guess like an email or whatever. I don't know, I'm still looking into it, whatever. But apparently there was something, I guess, amongst Johnny Ace or John Laurinaitis, everybody knows, that's behind talent relations at WWE and stuff. So apparently, I guess whatever the email was, it was like, they passed the girl off like a toy. I was like, what? Like this, I'm not trying to be, like that, because again, it's still serious, but it's like, it was funny for that moment, because I'm like, white people like describe Toss Junt as
passing
off the toy and stuff, but it's like, man, that just goes to show you, like I said, that, you have old guys that are in charge. They don't know how the modern technology operates nowadays. It's not like how you were back then, when you were able to like keep people off. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were able to keep people off from your whatever wrongdoing you were doing. It's not like that no more. It's not.
Folks is looking into people's past. People from the past are looking for redemption. You know what I'm saying? And with Vince McMahon in the position that he's in right now, John Laurinaitis is not getting no smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he with this somebody, he's got to take. He's gonna take the
He's
fall
he's
though.
gonna have to take a hit, but he ain't
He's gonna
dropped
take
his
the fall.
position. He ain't done nothing out of the ordinary like Vince having to do. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? The thing is, bro, is like with Vince dropping his position is because he has these shareholders who can't be misrepresented. You know what I'm saying? You can't be out here giving them a bad name. You know, and they giving you money to put on your shows. So if they got $3 million missing out of the money, they want to know where they 3 million at. Even if it one person might, you know what I'm saying, it might be like 1 million from Fox, and then 1 million from USA, and then 1 million from Saudi Arabia. And then he took them 3 million and shh, don't tell nobody, you know what I'm saying. We finger banged you to death, you know what I'm saying. Like, don't do that. You know, just take this little meal and we gonna like they.
You
I'm not
say
pretty
finger
sure.
bang, bro?
Yeah, they be doing what they call it, one in a wink, one in a stink.
Oh shit!
They be doing some. They be tripping. You know what I'm saying? But
Stop,
they most
man.
definitely can't be out here being represented by a CEO that's using their money
Yeah,
to hush up victims. Like,
yeah. It's not gonna work no more. This is not and like I said, everything that you just said goes exactly with what I just said.
right.
This is a different time. This is a different era. This is not where you can able to keep women on hush with money. Now, money is not going to be the end all be all. I try to let people know that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, it's only so long that you can keep this up. You know what I mean? Without constantly victimizing the victim, or constantly doing these things to this victim, and you just pushing it, paying them off like, okay, hush hush money. Now people are going to be like, well, then you got your people out there that are going to be like, well, she knew better, she should have, like, known what was going on. But you got to understand, we don't know how long this shit been going on.
Yeah, we don't know when it started.
Yeah.
Only I think like before before we switch topics, I think the one hint that we had of I mean, it's most definitely been more, but recently Serena Deeb, she cut a promo a couple weeks back on Dynamite. You know what I'm saying how she was mistreated. You know what I'm saying, disrespected, and was forced to get boob jobs and shit like that to
Point appeal.
to appeal to an old pervert. She literally said this on TV. So it's like, she was in WWE.
Yeah.
WWE was making their women get boob jobs
and
and surgeries and shit like that to try to make them appeal to the fans and shit. You know what I'm saying?
that shit.
So even things like that is unacceptable. You know, like, you can't force nobody to do something with their body that they're not
that
comfortable
they're not
with.
comfortable with, and I'm gonna say
Man
this,
or woman, you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
For
But
real.
I'm gonna say this, man. You gotta understand all of that shit that you were known to do. They even got fucking Hugh Hefner years after this motherfucker been dead.
Yeah.
Maybe no, he ain't died. He ain't passed away that long. I think
ain't
it's
been
been
that
a
long.
year. I think it's been a year now. A year after he's been dead. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe a couple years. I don't know. They shit coming to light about what he did, and which was another reason why I was like, bro, you cannot be. That was just blatantly fucking obvious with Hugh Hefner. That was blatantly obvious with him.
No, he
But I
died
say,
in 2017.
okay, yeah, so it's only been about 18, 19, about 3-4 years. 4 years. Okay, so that was blatantly obvious. But what I'm saying is like, this is not far fetched. For anybody that is, this is nothing far fetched with Vince McMahon and company, because you got to also understand this is the era that they came from when that shit. Even I'm not condoning it. like I said, I'm not condoning it whatsoever, but that was the
It was
era that
easier to sweep
it
under
was
the rug.
easier to sweep shit under the rug. Now you can't do that no more, and this is what happens when you don't understand like you don't understand the current climate that you're dealing with right now, because this ain't, you can't sweep this shit under the rug no more. So eventually, hopefully some type of good come out of this. Obviously we feel like, man, they're gonna have to pry that motherfucker out of his position.
Right.
But hopefully, things get smoothed out. Hopefully the victim is compromised the way that she should have been, and hopefully she get the justice that she rightfully deserves.
Whoever the victim
Whoever
or
the victim
victims
is,
may be.
yeah. So
You
hopefully
'cause-
this is, because this is what needs to be done more. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be that guy. It needs to be done more, because we are in the age now, like, bro, we should not have people like this constantly in power, continuing to do these things just off the strength. I love Vince McMahon. Everybody do. We get it, but we also understand the type of dude he is.
Right.
And just because we love what he's done for us as far as like consumers of his product from the earlier days to to some of us now, it still doesn't condone the fact that I could separate the art from the man. You know what I mean?
Right.
And what he got
lot of
going
folks
on,
can't.
yeah, a lot of people can't. You see with R. Kelly and shit. But I say this to say this, man. Hopefully this shit, gets done the right way, and Vince has to come to terms like, man, you gotta understand, you living in a new time. You living in a different era, bro. This is not back when you was coming up with your daddy still around, and then gutting the territories like you did. It's not that time. You didn't have social media. You didn't have the Instagrams, the Facebooks, the Snapchats, the Twitters.
People couldn't afford. People couldn't afford the lawyers. They didn't have money for lawyers and representation and a lot of things back in the day.
Exactly.
The shit cost a lot back in the day if you really, really, really needed it. But Vince McMahon had a fucking school board of lawyers fighting cases for him. That's why he survived throughout all this time. You know what I'm saying? He gonna survive this too. And he may or may not come back. It may be his.
Oh no, he coming
it
back,
may or
bro.
may it may be his way of phasing out of his position. You know what I'm saying?
No. I just told you that motherfucker gonna have to be praved. He gonna have to get caught. He gonna have to get carried out of his chair on.
They
his
gonna bury
fucking
him
death.
in the WWE building.
You hear me,
He
bro?
ain't
Like
leaving it.
they might freeze his ass like they did Walt Disney.
On God. On God.
But yeah, all right, man.
But
More crazy shit.
another crazy thing, is this a reason why she has been acting the way she's acting? You know what I'm saying? Because Sasha Banks, yet again, is back in the news. She been in the news for the past couple months after walking out, her and Naomi. You know what I mean? Still unclear about why they really did it. Besides creative differences, you know what I'm saying? Which will make somebody leave too. You know what I mean?
That's the only reason needed, really.
Like if that's the only reason in the solid, like the foundation of them leaving, then I understand. But she has recently been released by the WWE. I'm guessing she was still under contract for a good little minute. You know what I'm saying, after she walked out. But I guess WWE was like, you know what? We done. We washing our hands with Mrs. Banks. She can go do whatever she want to do. You know what I'm saying? And there's even talks about them like erasing her from Smackdown and WWE history altogether. You know what I'm saying? And you really must have burnt the bridges if they doing that type shit.
But see, the thing that WWE can, and this is the thing with all, not even just them, with all companies. No matter how hard you try to like erase that person's history in your company, Just within your company, that don't mean there's gonna be gone from people that got the DVDs or got like
Their own
that's on
footage and
YouTube.
that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
'Cause
you can erase someone's history if you want to, but you're not gonna erase what they've. It's out there for the universe. It's out there for life.
It's out there
It's
for
out
life.
there for life. When you put shit on television, or when you put something on social media, people copy and repost this shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that's another thing. It's we just in that age, man, where shit's gonna be constant for life. Even back in the day, like even if you put something out on television, just because you erase them from your history, that don't mean that they're gone at all. Like people are still gonna be like, hell, people still remember John Moxley from his Dean Ambrose days in fucking WWE. That's just not gonna escape him.
Never.
None of these wrestlers are gonna get escaped from what they were in their prior years at a certain company.
It's like I was watching this little YouTube channel. Back in the day, man, they had tapes and VHSs, like they had hard copies of shit. So if all those hard copies was lost, they was lost forever. It's not like that no more.
It's not like that no more.
Ain't no hard copies.
No
it's
hard
straight
copies.
to the. It's on the internet, and if it's on the internet, it's on the internet
For
forever.
life.
There's no way you can probably delete it yourself. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure it's in a database somewhere.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure somebody else then probably took the picture, saved and copied it, you know what I'm saying? Maybe for their own reasons, I'll do it. If I gotta post my guys' birthdays or some shit like that, or I gotta post about something, you know what I'm saying? I'll take the picture. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna post what I got to post.
Exactly.
That's just me and my terrible thinking about the internet and posting shit. You can imagine people that's worse than me, or even have other reasons to do the things that they do. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
so it's like you can't get anything off the internet.
Here.
You can erase Sasha Banks from the database at WWE all you want to.
But you're not.
But I'm still gonna go to YouTube.
Exactly.
Pull up Sasha. Type in Sasha Banks,
and
and
her
she's
shit
gonna
pop up
you
from
know
your company. That's the thing that that's the thing that I don't get with WWE most of the time is that you still try to do. This is not the 80s, the 90s anymore. When you could, people had a brief memory of where you came from back then. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't record, because we used to record back in the day. So if they didn't record it, or, you know what I'm saying, you had to have a sharp memory, be like, oh, this is just hypothetically, this is Sandman from ECW. He was on WCW at the time. I'm like, oh, okay, I know that. But it's not like that now. So but the reason why, apparently her lawyer might have found like a loophole in, her contract or whatever to get her to
be released.
Yeah, like that. Now, like I said, I'm just gonna wait, and I'm just still gonna wait like a couple more months. Because it's still like we don't know really. They said she's been released, and then they said she's not been released. They said it's been confirmed, but it's still like
You never know in the world of wrestling.
You don't know in the world of wrestling, man. And it's like
wrestling is a soap opera. You know what I'm saying? A lot of truth, a lot of realness going on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the soap opera is real. You know what I'm saying? But it's still a story at the end of the day. And these people are paid to tell us the good story. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But a lot of the times, like I said, man, the stories be too real. People be unhappy. People be unfulfilled. You know what I'm saying? They chase their dreams their whole entire life. People to this day, like I don't care what nobody say. Like it's wrestlers that probably don't care, but it's most definitely wrestlers that want to be in WWE. That sees WWE as like the top of the mountain, because it really is. You know what I'm saying? Yep. You'll never get no type of exposure like WWE. Even though
And
they'll probably, you know what I'm saying, if you good, you probably be on WWE TV way more than you probably want to be.
yeah,
Even if you good, you might not be on WWE like you want to be. You know what I'm saying? You just sign the WWE, getting a paycheck every week, every other week. You know what I mean? Some people want that. Some people want to be in
uh-huh.
the WWE system, and I don't blame them. You know what I'm saying? It's a system that's working. It's still working, still running. It ain't going nowhere no
Nah,
time
it ain't gonna
soon.
go
You know what
nowhere
I'm
no
saying? So it's
time
like,
soon. No time soon.
hey,
But
sometimes
it's
sometimes that's the catalyst, that's the top, that's the hill that people want to climb. But when you get to your hill, when you get to the top, sometimes it ain't what you think it is, and you might not be happy about it. You got to make moves that's best for you. That's why I
yeah,
don't ever
cause
trip when I hear about wrestlers leaving a
this shit is
company.
not the end all be all no more.
Man, no,
Like
man.
we are finally in a position now that thanks to everything that's been going on, we're in a position now to where about all these other companies because WWE. I will say WWE is the reason for the resurgence of the independent scene. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna, I'll probably get
Some flack.
flack for it, but I'm gonna be now. I'm not saying that. No, the independent. What I'm saying is that WWE is for the reason that there's more star power added to the independent scene. Even though there was star power built on its own in the independent scene, it's just now, when we had those rounds and rounds of releases, everybody was able to go back
Back to the
to the
independents.
indies, and now you have these guys that had that WWE, like, oh, he was in WWE, so now I'm finna go to this show and
See him.
see him, but then I'm also see these other wrestlers is like, oh my god, these dudes are cold as hell.
Because
So
because WWE is the top, bro. Like, just with the little, I ain't gonna even say little, bro. Like, just with WWE on your resume, you know what I'm saying? Think about that. Think about
is
think about it's me and you. We rap, and we got No Limit Records as a record label that we was on our resume. You know what I'm saying? In its heyday,
everybody
everybody will be
will be
eating. Everybody,
man,
you will still be. Oh, you was on No Limit.
right,
Like, you will still get that love and respect.
exactly.
You know what I'm
So
saying? So it's like with WWE on your goddamn resume, like, there's nothing you really can't do in the wrestling world. You either going to AEW, you going to NWA, you going to
you can
GCW,
go to Impact, you can go to
Impact,
New
fucking New
Japan.
Japan,
It's
All
literally
Pro Japan, any type of wrestling event anywhere, bro.
anywhere your
Niggas will
name,
accept
like
you because
they.
you was in WWE. Look at Matt Cardona. Your boy had the run of his
This
life
man
since
is
he
on
left
the run
WWE.
of his life, and he's been booked damn near everywhere. This man became his own belt collector. You know what I'm saying?
Really.
Like we
He had
say
the
all of
GC
this,
title.
man.
He had the AWA title. He had one of the
Man,
Impact
he
titles.
had NWA's
He had NWA
world
title.
champion. I'm
Like,
like,
come on,
come on,
man.
man. We say all of this shit to say that, like, yes, the Sasha Banks situation is like literally like it's new for everybody because they never thought that this would happen. But of course, there's been happenings before with her, and rightfully so. But now this is the time that I feel like, okay, she's finally finna go. sh- she's finally finna go where she is appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Because Sasha Banks is a really, really good wrestler. You know what I mean? Like, people can sit here and say like, oh, she's a crybaby. She's doing all of this. It's more than just getting. You know what I'm saying? It's more than just being in the top position. You want to be the best. You want to try to help your company get to that point. And it's like WWE don't need to be at that point because they've been there for so long. But it's now, she wants to all she wanted to do was put more focus into the
Women's
women's tag
division.
team. Yeah, the women's division and also the women's tag team division. Which was, what I'm saying, it didn't get much love at all. No love. And her and Bailey were the first, I think they were the first. They were the first women's tag tag team champions in their company. You know what I mean? And they didn't take the proper tools or the proper build to make their shit credible. And they tried it again with Naomi, and still same results. So this is all she tried to do, man. And apparently this time around it just wasn't gonna work. It just didn't work. So,
And you can't really just, you know what I'm saying, fucking throw somebody under the bus because they want something different. Like wrestling fans, man, you guys gotta chill. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be swearing up and down that y'all have a point, and y'all be pointing in the wrong direction. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know black women don't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? In what form of any history has a black woman played that shit? You know what I mean? She's not finna be misrepresented. She's not finna be fucking disrespected. She's a multi-time champion, world tag team. You know what I'm saying? Like she has, she's accomplished things in this company that at 10, 20 years ago wouldn't have been unheard of for a black woman. You know what I'm saying? And hey, she feels and she knows that she has a point to prove, and she trying to do something. And WWE ain't trying to hear it. It's been on record plenty times they ain't been trying to hear it. Shit, even back with Stone Cold, you ain't really never seen Stone Cold versus Brock Lesnar. You know what I'm saying?
If it made sense, and at that time the shit didn't make sense.
Stone Cold is an old school wrestler. He won't build. He won't
exactly
promos. He won't arc. He won't storytelling. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
they had got all out of that. At Brock Lesnar, they wasn't doing none of that. L5 here, L5 there, L5 there.
No story, no build.
World champion, L5 there. Like it wasn't no story with him.
And then they put him in a position. I'm like, why the fuck would you even put Stone Cold in a fucking qualifying match for King of the Ring? Then this man already won it twice, and he don't need to put the new guy over. That's okay to. Now Stone Cold probably wouldn't have had no problem putting over Brock Lesnar,
right?
But not in that element.
He said,
why the fuck would? Yeah, exactly. Why would you want? Why would he want? Why?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially a King of the Ring qualifying match. Why the fuck did Stone Cold at that time in his career, he was already, I think he probably was already pushing 40 at that time. Why the fuck would he want to be in a qualifying match for King of the Ring if he already won it in his earlier years?
Right.
That don't make sense. That didn't make sense.
Stone Cold, like y'all not finna job me out, you know what I'm saying? I'm Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Right.
He literally changed the landscape of wrestling. So it's like Sasha and Naomi, yeah, they did the right thing for them in what they was trying to do, you know what I'm saying? But everybody ain't gonna look at it like that, you know. But it's all good, you know what I'm saying? We stand with Sasha. We most definitely know she's most definitely. First of all, she's Snoop Dogg cousin, so she literally can do whatever she wanted to.
She do whatever the hell she want, bro. Like
Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg got pulled everywhere. You know
man, like, come on, she was in Star Wars, bro.
She's also in Star Wars, so she really set for life. You know what I'm saying?
you know how that go.
They was even talking about giving her own series, and she wasn't even in the damn show that long.
She was in the movie.
Mandalorian.
Yeah, she like now one. See that? There you go. So she gonna be good if she decides to like maybe use this opportunity to take off a little bit, go do other ventures before she want to get back into the world of pro wrestling.
She come back because she get in that Hollywood life and it might be a wrap. You know what I'm saying? The Hollywood chicks,
some wrestlers
Hollywood chicks come. You know all the
you know
what I'm saying? They're wrestling.
Them chicks come, but
they're wrestling shit in them. You know what I'm saying? They gotta do that
in them, bro.
Right before I check, we finna talk about Smackdown before we get out of WWE's closet and shit, because they got too much going on. But on Smackdown, we had the Undisputed World.
The only important thing that happened on that
title
show.
match. Yeah, only thing with Riddle and Roman Reigns. It was a good ass match, bro. They
Good
really, like you
match.
said earlier, it's like his audition to become a main guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because that's
man,
basically what it was. Because he was wrestling his ass off, but
Matt Riddle has always proved that, and it's
always.
just like I just really wish they would just pull the trigger. But I know what they're doing. But it's like, come on, man. At some point now, this Roman Reigns thing is getting kind of overwhelming now to me.
Yeah, it's kind of dead.
Yeah, it's kind of
It's like it's dying quicker than I feel like they want it to. Because he's not on the show.
Reason. You know the reason.
You already know.
You know the reason.
But they really need to, like, they can't wait for Cody to come back. Cause like we said last week, he gonna be gone for a couple months.
He'll probably be back by November.
So with that being said, who made their return on SmackDown? Brock Lesnar.
In a whole fucking flannel, and would he having like a jean jacket or some shit? I'm like, bruh, it's goddamn, where you coming from, man? That's still cold.
I think it was like a little it was a cut off jean jacket shirt type shit.
I mean, still, like bro, it's still hot for all that.
It's still
man.
too damn hot.
Man,
but you already know he got off the plane directly into a car, came directly to the event, did the L5, got directly back into his car, got right back into his plane, and right back home. He not doing nothing else, nothing extra.
Back home, bro. He's like, all right, I'm finna go.
Because they made Roman Reigns a part-time wrestler. So Brock Lesnar's like part time, you know what I'm saying?
Like that's just, and then on top of that, I don't think nobody's really excited to see this because they ain't got no other option.
No, that's really what it is.
No, they do have other options. They just don't want to explore it because
they just don't want to because it's easier.
It's easier to just do.
Because they talking Roman and Brock SummerSlam. Like, no, I'm tired of seeing these same matches. Because
it was gonna be Randy Orton, but he's out right now.
Yeah, because Randy still hurt. Yeah. So it's like, come on, bro. I'm tired of seeing the same ass matches every year. I'm pretty sure they did this same shit last year or the year before that. Like, no, like, yeah, it's cool for Brock to be back, but you know Brock not wrestling if it ain't for the world title. And right now, I feel like they'll probably let Brock Lesnar win just to pull the wool over our heads, just to, cause you know he the king of killing streaks and shit.
Oh yeah.
So he most definitely like he win and then he'd be like, saw it coming. So you seen it here first. SummerSlam, Roman, Brock. If Brock win, we already know what's up. You know
if that happens, man, I will. Cause it's just kind of like I don't want that to happen. I just don't want that to happen because it's not
stupid.
It's because you literally just gave us this.
Literally,
like not too long ago, you let not Brock, but you let Roman win, and now you gonna let Brock come back and be like, okay, well, we got our titles on a new part timer. Let's go ahead and put our titles on another part timer, and he's gonna keep doing the same thing as Roman, but Roman's gonna go off to Hollywood for a little minute and do what he got to do, right. And, but. Man, I'm not really with it. I'm just more so like, okay, y'all had any other option, but you just really wanted to go for Brock, and I'm not a fan of Brock Lesnar currently. But that is to blame, how he was in his earlier years where, he didn't really like wrestling like that. I mean, he did it. I'll just say he just lost his passion for it from the schedule of WWE. Put it like that, and then he's back.
Cause like I said, sometimes you get to the top, and the top ain't what you think it is. You know what I'm saying? He got to the top of the WWE mountain and realized, I want me to be a workhorse.
You want me to do all of this?
You want me to do all that?
Oh,
and
no, fuck that. I'm gone.
And that? No, I can't do that. Shit, even Brock Lesnar got up and left a couple times. He's back like he never left. You know what I'm saying? But It is what it is. We already know WWE gonna pull the same damn plan as they always do, and it's just nothing unfulfilling at this moment. You know what I'm saying? Without Cody being there, it is really not worth even watching. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Besides the shit, Kevin Owens and Ezekiel, this Elias story,
It's
like
just
this shit just
it's just not
it's
worth
not
it right
working. You know
now.
what I'm saying? So we done with WWE, man. They can have it. This week
It's
on
money in the bank.
AEW, they had their little Road
Road
Rager event.
Rager.
Yeah, that was cool. The best match of the night, damn near of the week, damn near of the month, damn near of the
Motherfucking.
year.
It's a
Goddamn,
candidate for match of the year, but
like
I will say it was the fucking match of the week.
right.
Match of the whole fucking might be the match for
Couple
the next
weeks.
week. Honestly,
Next couple weeks.
motherfucking Will Ospreay, and
Right.
we said it wrong last week. It wasn't United Kingdom. It was actually United Empire.
Oh, yeah.
United Empire of
United Kingdom
Empire
is a place that you can
Yeah,
visit
we
and go to, but I never
we get too
been.
wrapped up in our wrestling, man. We sometimes we make errors, but we just be
Right,
in
right.
it. But yeah,
United Empire.
United Empires, Will Ospreay, my favorite wrestler, Rev Pro champion, now IWGP US champion
Right.
against Ring of Honor Triple A tag team champion Dax Harwood, and of course it was everything that I expected of Dax Harwood, of his style of wrestling, his style, his storytelling with a guy like Will Ospreay that is high flying all over the place, as you can see. Him and guys that fly around the ring, it seems like they gel so well. It just tells that good story that needs to be told.
Because it has that excitement, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And you need
Yeah.
that excitement in your storytelling, you know what I mean? But you also know, like, oh, they doing all this flying. Like, they can't do this shit the whole match, or they got some type of weakness to them, you know what I'm saying? And Dax is the perfect guy to have the counter offense for somebody that's flying.
Oh
Because he
yeah.
got straight ground and pound style. Like, he is keeping you on that mat. He's keeping you out the air. And that was
As
a good
much
ass
as
match,
he can,
man.
as much as he can,
So
actually. Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to like where this little feud is going, between FTR and United Empire and Roppongi Vice. I think they got a triple threat tag match coming up.
Maybe,
You know what I'm saying?
maybe, but I also, oh yeah, the return of Orange Cassidy. He came back.
Had some return. We had some returns this week, didn't it? Orange Cassidy came back. Steen came back with the
Oh,
leather
we gonna
coat.
Steen came. Hey y'all, Steen came back in the fucking leather coat, y'all. We in for some shit now, bruh.
Yeah.
When Sting put on the leather coat,
It's a wrap.
it's a wrap, bruh. We in for some shit now. If they,
It's a wrap.
I'm not even gonna lie. The way that AEW has been been taking care of Sting in this run. I'm just gonna throw this shit out there. I would love to see Red Dragon and Darby Allin and Sting. Sting is 60 something years old,
Still wrestling.
still going strong,
Still
and it's
jumping and
like,
falling off of shit.
yeah. But I love to see it. But Sting came back out in the leather coat, bro.
Yeah, with
It's
the bat.
old with, bro.
With
With
the
the
work.
bat, man. He giving niggas work. When he put on the leather coat, he giving niggas work, bro.
That was on Rampage.
I don't know. It was oh no, yeah. The
that
Sting
was on
Jump was on Rampage.
Darby
But-
Allin was going against
Yeah.
Bobby Fish on Rampage.
On the Road Ranger version,
On Road
of
Rager though.
the Dynamite.
Whatchamacallit came back. Orange Cassidy came back after that match with Will Ospreay and Dax. The United Empire came out. They attacked. Then of course FTR and Roppongi Vice came out. They got their ass kicked. Orange Cassidy came. stared down Will Ospreay. So next week we got Will Ospreay versus Orange Cassidy. It's gonna be a good ass match too, man. Cause
Oh yeah,
Orange
man.
Cassidy has to be wrestling these
Orange
folks
can
ass.
wrestle. Don't
Don't
let the
let the coolness,
slouch. Don't let the sloth.
the what
That
they call it, the sloth
sloth
style.
style.
Don't
Like
let
the.
that sloth
Don't let
style
that
fool
shit
you. You
fool
know
you,
what I'm
man.
saying? He gets busy.
Orange can wrestle. He can get down. Like he ain't no. He's not a joke. Not by a long shot. Bruh can get down in the ring when
Speaking
it's
of getting
time.
down in the ring, bro, we gotta talk about it. The Young Bucks, Jurassic Express,
Super kick party.
ladder match for the tag team titles. Now, true. Last week when we talked about this, it was supposed to be the Hardys, the Bucks, and Jurassic
Oh,
Express.
but you guys out there already
But
know
you
what
already
done went
know
down.
we ain't gonna put too much light on it.
Just
But
know,
the boy Jeff didn't make it through.
just
He didn't
know.
come. He couldn't make it. He had some situations. They
Yeah.
took him out of the match.
So now it just ended up being, which now made it more blatantly obvious that the Hardys were going to actually win.
Hmm.
Honestly, I I I figured they were going to win, but now, but
You
it
never
was just
see.
the
You
choice
never
to
know.
go. But it was the choice to go with the Bucks being the two-time AEW World Tag Team Champions of the world in a match that we've come to know so much with our favorite Bucks of
Hmm.
youth, and you know what I mean, it was everything that I expected, but the thing that happened that nobody really expected, and nobody, that's been watching it for a brief moment knew it was going to happen, but Christian Cage
Man,
finally went on and just said death to the Jurassic Express partnership, and man turned on Jungle Boy, gave him a Cachero
real quick.
real quick. Well,
And
kill switch and that, and
then
then
the
he talked
Cachero.
shit to his mother and sister at
Yeah.
ringside. That was even
More
more
heelish.
hellish as hell, but it was bound to happen. But
Bound.
I also feel like this is the perfect test for Jungle Boy.
Hmm.
Jungle Boy is about to go and face Christian. Christian's finna put Jungle Boy over.
Hmm.
But it's gonna be a brief series. I don't see nothing coming out of it too, extreme. But it's gonna be something good to watch because this is gonna give Jungle Boy that much needed like push probably towards
Something
something
else.
single. Yeah, you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
he gotta start his single run. He eventually gonna go after the TNT title. You know he probably gonna win it
Yeah, but
eventually.
it was time. I hate I don't hate that the Bucks got it, but I just felt like it was kind of either way. It would have been cool if Jeff didn't have his situation.
Yeah, it would have been cool to see
It would
that
have been
triple
cool to
threat
see
ladder
that,
match. You know what I'm saying?
and for them to cause if he didn't, if he just didn't do that, bro, because it
Hmm.
was bound to happen. They were gonna at least hold it maybe like a couple of months. I don't, man. What I'm saying? I would have loved to see the Hardys. I was actually
Yeah, I think we
excited to see
predicted
them
them to
one
win.
more. Yeah,
I
to
think we
see one
predicted
more
them to win
one.
because we figured that was good. Like I said, I think we said this a couple episodes back. Like, why wouldn't you want the Hardy Boys to be your tag champions? You know what I'm saying? Like we said, they've been multiple time WWE tag team champions and singles champion. And
Hmm.
having it WWE on your damn record is like
It's like,
fucking a ticket. You know what I'm
man,
saying?
to
To
everything.
anywhere. So it's like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? They would have been hella legendary with having the AEW tag titles under their damn list of titles they've collected throughout the years, you know. But we just might have to try again. Hopefully everything works out with Jeff and he get the help that he need and he can come back
Hmm.
stronger and better, you know what I'm saying? And then they can have this second run with the Young Bucks and they titles, and they get them off of them. You know what I'm saying? Before FTR take it, cause they coming for them belts. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, FTR
Motherfucking
coming.
FTR,
They gonna be the other 2-time champion.
two time, two time,
Really should have
with
been
three other
them.
belts. You know what I'm saying?
It,
Really.
it
They
really,
did have a short title run, but that
but
joint was so impactful. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but I will say because they already got AAA and Ring of Honor right now, so it's like
Come on now.
it's alright. We'll just wait. We'll
Come
wait.
on now. Them boys,
You know.
they them boys. You know what I'm saying? They them guys. They them guys. They not them boys, cause them boys is the Briscoe brothers, and them boys got the Impact tag titles. You know what I'm saying? They don't really. This a good ass. That was a good ass match they had too.
Man,
It's a good ass tag team.
I
know what I'm
fucking
saying?
love the Briscoes, man. Like regardless,
Shout out to one of the Briscoes. I don't know your name. The one with the dreads. He just had a baby.
I think that's Jay. I think that was Jay
Yeah.
Briscoe. Yeah.
He just had a baby. So shout out to him on the Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Dynamite was cool. AEW had a cool little week in their wrestling, like out coming off of their pay per views and
Jay
getting ready for their
Cargill.
next pay per view and
Jay
shit. You know what I'm
Cargill
saying?
is still strong. That's my
Oh
baby.
yeah, she had a match against Willow. I like the Willow chick. She has a
Oh yeah, she
has a nice
cold.
presence and she has good
bruh.
ring awareness. You know, things like that matters. to
Yeah,
me,
she a
you
good
know what
one,
I'm
bro.
saying?
She is a good one.
Yeah, man.
She can be the top baby face. If
In
if
AEW.
in
But really
AEW.
around, cause I just saw she supposed to be doing a couple matches in Japan in this wrestling league they got for their women. And then I think she was just recently in Impact or going to Impact, so she making her run through the industry too.
Yeah, she making her
You know what
runs
I'm
through the
saying?
industry, man.
But she didn't stand a chance against Jay Cargill. Your girl pulled out the goddamn double hook face buster. That's what they called it on the pedigree. She hit the hell so goddamn smooth, and I feel like that's better for Jay. Like she really need opponents that she can show her size and strength with. You know what I'm saying? They don't really have that many like that in AEW besides Nyla Rose and Chris Statlander. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is like smaller than Jade, and it's like it's like unbelievable that they even have a chance with Jay. You know what I'm saying? Cause come on, bro. Who
Man, they
who
doing
ready
the
to get
damn
jaded?
thing, bro.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
they
She need to
doing-
add some more baddies to the baddie section, though. I
Yeah,
tell you that.
Yeah, man.
Hey, this is no disrespect to St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? But they baddies was kind of struggling.
Oh yeah,
They baddies was kind of struggling. They had like one baddie and like baddie-esque.
Man, you heard me. Man,
But
they
yeah,
doing the
bruh.
damn thing with her, bro. I know eventually, they gonna prep her up for that title for sure.
Yeah.
Because man, her having Stokely not by her side now,
Oh,
that
this man
shit's
has
even
just be
that's,
talking.
bruh. We're gonna take the championship to the BET Awards. I was like, "Yep, this is perfect.
So black.
This is it. This is it. This was the perfect
That shit
fucking
was
match.
hilarious, though.
Perfect match, man." But
She
yeah,
been
Tony
killing
Storm beat Britt Baker too.
Right. That was
And,
a good match.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool match. I just felt it was rushed a little bit. Did you feel it too?
Yeah, because it seemed
Because
like
they had to build up for the fucking main event.
right.
Yeah, because it was kind of rushed.
Cause it be so much shit going on Dynamite, man.
They
It
be
be
rushing
so
that
much
shit.
going on Dynamite. That's kind of why I like Rampage a little better, cause Rampage is like match, done. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too many promos. It ain't too much rundown of what happened last week and this week. Is like straight to the point. You know what I mean? But yeah, Dynamite was cool. Like I said, they had the match of the night, match of the month, match of the year. The Young Bucks
yeah.
2-time champion. Our boy Ortiz had to cut his
Had
hair.
to cut his hair.
You know
Damn,
what
we
I'm
was gonna see
saying? We got
Jericho
blood and guts
bald.
coming up. You know what I'm saying? I am not ready to see no bald Jericho.
I thought I was gonna
That shit
get
was gonna
that.
be so
That was
ugly,
gonna be
big ass head.
weird. That was gonna be fucking weird.
Sammy came back. Damn, they had a lot of returns.
Yeah,
Sammy
Sammy came back
and Ty
with-
Conte came back.
Well, goddamn.
He was dressed up
now
as
he's,
Fuego Soul and helped him win the match
now he's with Jericho again.
with Jericho. And the Jericho appreciates
I'm like, okay.
Jericho appreciation society.
Then-
I can't get this shit out.
Now, the big thing is Jay White has not accepted Hangman's challenge or
Jay White
Adam Cole,
also showed up on Dynamite. You see what I'm saying?
and
Do
he
you see what
beat
I'm saying? It's
ass.
too much going on
Jay
Dynamite.
White whooped ass. Hiroshi Tanahashi, he also came through face down with
It's
John
so
Moxley.
much going
It
on
was
Dynamite, bro.
it was a lot. They're really getting ready
There
for
was a
this
lot.
build.
They had Warlow 20-on-1 handicap match. That's what?
That was
That's a lot.
that was a lot, but it was
It was funny.
It was a
It was
fun. It was
entertaining. I say
fun.
that.
It was a fun match. I kind of felt like it didn't need to be on there, but it was a fun match. I guess to like kind of take the I don't know. I guess trying to take the seriousness out of what was supposed to be happening the night. You know what I'm saying? But now they're AEW's getting ready for this build up, man, and you know this Forbidden Door pay per view might be. I hope it turns out to be. You know, this inaugural pay per view. I hope it turns out to be what everybody expected it to be. You know, Tony Khan wants it to be an annual thing. I'm hoping it can be an annual thing. I just hope that egos and shit don't get in the way of
the
something
mix.
that can be really
Important.
cool. You know what I'm
Important to the
saying?
fans of wrestling.
Exactly, because you
You
know
bringing multiple cultures together.
together.
Shit, even okay, I thought we was about to be done, but I gotta say this. So it's like is they bringing so many cultures and so many wrestlers together, we can have millions and millions of different types of dream matches already, like already fantasy booking, but not everybody on this same page. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah, Brian Danielson.
Yes.
They ready. They calling for that.
He called him out.
They calling for that.
He
You
called
know
him
what I'm
out,
saying?
people. This ain't a fucking drill. He called him out. We just gonna hope. We just gonna hope that the wrestling gods can deliver on this shit. And
Yeah.
Brian gets healthy quick enough because we need this match.
Need
we
that.
need this damn match. But go ahead. I just had to get that out there.
Even with the Forbidden Door being open, and even with these companies working with AEW once before, CMLA and AAA, they not fucking with it.
They some hoes. It's
You
on
said
some, they some hoes because
Because
it's some-
Andrade was supposed to be in the Forbidden Door.
they some hoes because
Because of politics, he can't wrestle.
Nah, look, they some hoes because he was supposed to face Will Ospreay, bro.
Right.
They some hoes, but it's some shit that's been brewing with them for years. And you know it still ain't seen no resolve as of late. I hope that by next year, if this happens again, that things will kind of patch over to let you know to let these people that are you know maybe contracted with CMLL or AAA like let them do these matches or at least let them do it just on AEW television. It's not like they're going to go to Japan. You can just have them come to AEW. You know, I don't know how the business works, you know what I'm saying? But I just hope that maybe by next year we'll see more. We'll probably see Andrade and others do the Forbidden Door, and probably it'll be even better than the inaugural.
What we expect.
Yeah, so hey man, the
Forbidden
build is
Door
here, baby.
Is this Sunday coming up though? You know what I'm saying? By the
Shit,
time you're
and
seeing
we
this,
in it.
Forbidden Door will be
It will
this upcoming Sunday on the 26th.
It will be. It will
gonna
be
be
crazy. And one more, also another thing before we leave, we got Tony Storm and Thunder Rosa for the AEW World Championship at Forbidden Door as well. So that it's gonna be a
gonna be a
it's gonna
good
be a
match.
good match. It's gonna be better than what we
I
had
just
got.
feel like they giving Tony Storm the title shot too soon.
Yeah, I do too.
It's that thing with the women's division in this world title right now. Like they not building no story around this damn title. Like that's the only problem that they really having with this damn title and Thunder Rosa run. Just like with goddamn Hangman run. It's like people just, oh, you number one contender, you get a title shot. Oh, you number one contender, you get a title shot. I mean, yeah, true, that's how it go. But shit, what's the build? What's the story? Where's the connection? why is this person going after the title? I mean, of course to be the champion, but I mean, what's up though? You know what I'm like? What else is there besides the number one contendership that's giving them this right? You know what I'm saying?
Who
And it's
knows,
like,
man?
hopefully, hopefully Thunder Rosa come out as the champion again. You know what I'm saying? Which I feel like she will, cause
She is.
she's still having this run right now. It ain't been that long, but
Tony
yeah, man,
Storm.
Forbidden Door is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, Tony Storm's
Hopefully
just
they
gonna
do,
be
they
another
do,
one.
they do right by this women's title.
I hope they do too, because Tony Storm's gonna be another one that is like Serena Deeb. She's gonna make Thunder Rosa work for that victory, bro. I will say that.
Yeah, that's probably another thing they doing. They probably trying to get Thunder Rosa some credible victories. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
'Cause she ain't really been doing too much.
Not with the best, you know what I'm saying? Like she only had Serena Deeb and now she gonna have Tony Storm. So those two credible wins under her belt, besides Britt Baker, of course, but yeah.
That's about it. That's about it. But man, that is it for this show, man. You got anything else?
I'm trying to think, man. Oh yeah. Like I said, like we said, by the time that you're watching this, you know, today is Father's Day. Like I said, we want to wish all the great fathers out there. We said it from the top of the key, but we're going to say it one more again before we get up out of here. Thank you to all the great fathers that's out there, you know, continuing to be the inspiration for your little ones. And, you know what I mean? What else we got? Yo, Forbidden Door, baby, is going to be this Sunday. Well,
Right.
yeah, next Sunday, depending on when you're watching this, it's already happened. And we're going to come back. You know, we're going to come back at you with a prediction show, hopefully, before the pay-per-view. And we'll just let you know afterwards if we were right. Like we were, I was undefeated a little bit. No, I wasn't undefeated. I think I was like 5-1, 5-2 last prediction episode. But this one's going to be very tricky, so we'll see how it goes, man. Forbidden Door, it's going to be the pay-per-view. Hopefully, it's going to be an annual thing. Hopefully, it's going to be what we want it to be. It's going to be good. It's going to be worth it.
Right. And man, that's all we can say, man. That is it. Catch
out.
y'all next time. We will be here, CSC Media. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
Always, everywhere.
Patreon is up and is on the way as far as being sent out to the world. You know, tap in if you really want to.
Yep.
We'll be able to do more and more things. You know what I'm saying? With you guys' help. And
For sure.
that's it, man. We are out.
And we're gonna have that OnlyFans page up too. You know what I'm saying? For the real content, we're gonna have that OnlyFans link up. You know, we don't gonna charge. We're gonna charge not too much for it. Kenny's gonna be the man behind it.
Crazy.
We out.
We out, y'all.